The jungle is a dark and dangerous place, especially with deadly spears flying through the air.
George! This is the poisonous asparagus, George. We need the kind you eat.
Well, how can you tell the difference?
Okay, bananas, check.
What's monkey thumb?
That's, my thumb on the list.
Oh, so we already got it. Check!
You gather these other ingredients while I go home and start dinner.
Mushroom, check. Carrot, check. George saw this plant once before, a long time ago. Oh, not that long ago. That's it! George remembers the good old days. Good. Feels good to remember. Ooh, I should remember here, too. Yeah. Ooh, remember this? And this? Yeah, I remember.
Once there was an ape, a great, great ape, the greatest ape of all. Oops. Oh, hey, sometimes you just gotta sing it. The greatest ape of all. George, what happened?
Your face is all red and swollen.
Oh, now, I'd call that color more sunrise vermilion, but you're definitely swollen.
Don't be silly. Don't be... Hey, Ape, where did we get this big red talking balloon?
I am afraid it's itchy-swellitis. The worst thing you can possibly do is to scratch it.
So George should get Fred to scratch.
No.
Scratch with a stick? Let in a scratchy tree head first?
No. The only antidote is this.
Ah, that brings back memories. Memories. I mean, no! George will never take that stuff again!
That was years ago. We have a new formula now. It tastes like bubble gum.
The itch of 1,000 scratches! There's only one cure. We must bathe in a bathtub of crocodile spit under the full moon.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah! Where can George get that much crocodile spit?
I just got a shipment. Loofah?
No medicine, no spit, no loofah. George just won't scratch and everything will be fine.
George!
No medicine! No medicine!
Okay.
Nope.
Nice work, Chef.
George, just drink the medicine.
No.
It'll cure you.
No!
But it's delicious. I'll prove it. Ape, show us how yummy this is.
See? Be right back.
George has had it with friends' unflinching support, trying to take care of George, worried about his health, looking out for his happiness. Enough! Ow! Itchy! Itchy!
George, we're very worried about you.
Throw away.
And we've come up with a way to help you without the medicine.
Oh, you invented porcupine pajamas?
It's not clothing exactly. It's more of an accessory.
Oh, how long does George have to wear this?
Until your itch goes away.
George, looky. We can decorate it.
Not bad. For a cone on my face?
We wouldn't have to do this if you just drink the medicine.
Can't drink without a mouth. That's spicy habits.
No.
No, George.
Chef! Don't you see? This is for your own good. Thanks to this cone, it doesn't matter how often I say the words itch or scratch.
Or blessed relief, or right there.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh.
I'm sorry, George. That was partially our fault.
You can't work if you're scratching all the time. And what can you be if you're not king of the jungle?
A convenient dinner?
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
All you've done is be supportive and helpful. George needs a friend who will let him scratch his butt off. Oops, did that yesterday.
And so, our inflamed idol tried hard not to scratch, but he tried even harder to get scratched.
Whoa, you got a lot of cones. Let me guess, supportive friends?
Yeah.
Then I've got a big surprise for you. Follow me.
Ow! Oh, ow, ow! Whoa! What is this place?
A place where animals are free to scratch.
It's so beautiful.
Welcome to the land of the animals who refuse to take that pink medicine.
They try to fool us with the bubblegum flavor, but it's all the same stuff.
Horrible liquid! Horrible liquid!
No! The problem isn't the yucky, nasty medicine. The problem is our friends.
Let's eat them.
Yeah!
Eat our friends! Eat our friends! Eat our friends!
No, wait, no! We have to educate our friends. For without education, friends are just stupid people we know.
Well, how do we educate our friends? A brochure?
We could post flyers.
I've got it. Welcome, friends who used to be friends. We hope tonight's show will shine a light on a big social problem. Curtains, please. Got an itch right here on my derriere, and my scratchy finger is oh so near. Bamboo, bamboo, you can reach it with a stiff bamboo.
What's black and white and red all over? It's your son.
Just because we're swelling doesn't mean that we're not swell.
They just don't understand. We want to scratch each other's hand.
To scratch the impossible itch. Ain't it swell? Ain't it red? Gonna scratch a big itch on my head. Fingernails down my scales. Everything's swollen and blotchy for me and for you.
Oh, George. How could we have been so supportive?
Ursula, only human.
A toast to the magnificent and very swollen cast.
To greater understanding.
Sneaky, conniving friends tricked George into getting better.
Look on the bright side, George. Now you can help me with my idea for a new musical. It's about a young ape with big dreams and a lot of spunk. I call it The Greatest Ape of All.
In the jungle, a hero's work is often exciting, action-packed and exhilarating, always thrilling, even shocking. But most of all, a hero's work is never done.
Help! Save us!
Uh-oh. Working all this hero overtime has finally caught up to George and Ape.
Boogie, boogie, boogie.
I distinctly said throw the bomb into the volcano and take the baby bush baby to the orphanage.
That's not how George hear it.
Of course not. You heard it wrong, because despite the numerous times I've made the suggestion, you never clean the wax out of your ears.
Shh, it hear you. Earwax have feelings too.
No, it doesn't. Clean your ears.
No, no one too.
Clean it.
You're not boss of George.
Yes, I am. Clean your ears.
No.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Throw them in volcano!
Okay, that's a no. What I'm thinking is, you're so busy saving everybody else, it's destroying your friendship.
Say who?
Preposterous.
So I passed the hat and everybody chipped in to send you both on vacation.
Aw, that's so nice.
Go camping. Rediscover why you're best friends.
Or we throw you in volcano!
George, don't eat that. It's...
Extra crunchy.
Why do I even try? Take the left fork, George.
No thanks. George eat with hands.
I meant the fork of the river.
Why it not say so?
I did say so. I clearly stated take the... Deep, calming breaths. Relax. One wrong turn isn't the end of the world.
Not end of world. Just really big waterfall. Really, really big waterfall. Ape, look.
Where are we? It looks familiar.
This rock George chew on when he was small, George. These vines I used to swing. That my favorite slamming into tree.
Great silverbacks! We've paddled into the past. Your wrong turn took us down the river of time.
How come George never hear of this river?
The apes discovered it long ago, but it was declared off limits for everyone's safety.
Hey, there be us. Wait. George thought we are George and Ape.
We are, and so are they. Those are our youthful selves. Our futures could be irreparably altered by the slightest change. We must proceed with the utmost caution.
Hey, George! It me, you!
Oh, we could do that.
Fireworm tastes like fire!
I distinctly told you not to eat that!
Yeah, pleasure to meet me.
Who you be?
Here, the leaves of the Gastropacifocus bush are an effective anticentripede. I knew that. The question is, how did you know? The plant's medicinal properties were unknown until I discovered them last week.
And so, introductions and lengthy explanations were dispensed with. See how handy having a narrator is?
Time travel? Please, you must think I've only recently descended from the trees. I find your story to be highly improbable. Very well. Given our keen intellect, a measure of youthful skepticism is understandable. Perhaps a demonstration. George, watch out for that! Truth accepted.
So, how long George been shark wrestling champion?
Shark wrestle what?
And how many times have we gone into space? We've at least made low Earth orbit, I assume.
Me want to be shark wrestling champion when me grow up. So me do it, right?
Ah, the dreams of youth. Not wanting to be disappointments, George and Ape do what we'd all do. They lie to themselves.
Oh, sure. George cannot move in Treehouse because it's so full of shark wrestler trophies.
Low Earth orbit? Mere bonobos play. Let me tell you about my Mars colony.
And then sneak away in the dead of night.
Well, did you enjoy your vacation?
Where's souvenirs? Me want to see Treehouse full of trophies.
Could you kindly direct me to our launch pad? I'll be a marmoset's uncle if I'm waiting until I grow up to go into space.
Roar! We want little monkey made from coconut. Roar!
1, where did you get those kids from? And 2, why do they look so familiar?
Since we already know this bit, let's go right to young George and teen Ape learning the shocking truth.
We didn't build a rocket ship?
We never wrestle sharks? Not once?
Our youthful dreams of space travel and shark wrestling were replaced by more important duties and responsibilities.
We heroes instead. George, king of jungle. He protect others. Ape, do stuff too. Not sure what.
I take a more cerebral role, and George provides the brawn. That's who we are? A sidekick? A second banana?
King of jungle, boring. Come, George, me show you fun things. We go lava surfing right now.
Don't be ridiculous.
This all their fault. Ape never let us have fun. Now we old and boring and smell funny.
If it wasn't for you holding us back, we'd be colonizing Mars.
Fine. Apes go Mars, Georges go lava surfing.
Wait!
Me want to hot fire surf all day.
My word. Most excellent.
We shark wrestle champions of all time. Oh, why George no do this before?
Because Ape say,
It's amazing what I can achieve when I'm not saying that to George all day. Together, we stand on the brink of a new age of space exploration and discovery. Correction, you mean a new age of space domination. Observe, the planet is now at our mercy. At our what? No! We must use our intellect for good, not evil. I anticipated such a reaction. That's why I added this button. What's the point of being this smart if I can't be Lord of the Universe? Huh?
why sharks so mad?
Maybe wrestling sharks not great idea. Ooh, they upset. Seek revenge.
You right, not great. Awesome! Like lava surf park!
Something about lava George not remember.
Lava awesome?
Nope, that not it.
Lava way cool?
That closer.
Oh! George, what have you done? Lava's very, very hot! Owie! Ow! Ouch! Ow! 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 Aye! Ow! 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 Ow!
Yes! That it! Oh, me need Ape. He's smart.
Help! You vile space pirate! I hereby resign from being your leader!
Death ray awesome! You make that?
Yes. Apparently in my younger days, I was too smart for my own good.
George must save jungle from aliens. How he do that, Ape?
George, pretend that spaceship's a tree. Can you do that?
What rocket ship? All George see is flying tree.
George, watch out for that! spaceship.
And so, once again, Ape's quick thinking and George's thick skull combine to save the day. If we just forget about all of this.
When me grow up, me want to be king of jungle, like George. You save everyone and beat up aliens.
And I promise to always use my superior intellect for good. Together we shall become a team. I would even venture to say, heroes.
Me save you like Big George!
Who were those guys?
Thank you, George. It appears that without you to keep my excessive intelligence occupied, I would be nothing but an evil genius without a conscience.
George, I have no idea what you say, but you welcome?
That's what I'm talking about.
Now we throw them in volcano. Roar! George has never run so fast. Never paddled so powerfully. And never lingered so little over his chili cheese mango.
Could George get that to go? Don't worry. George will get you back to your mommy, little... chili cheese mango? No! Ow!
Yuck!
Where's my baby? Don't worry, ma'am.
Yes, it's George's cousin, Larry of the Jungle. Note his fancy loincloth, impractical shoes, and his love for Cousin George.
Ooh.
I believe this is yours.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
For me?
Cousin Larry!
Hey, George, see how I saved that baby Taper? Did you see it? I got a trophy. Look, it's shiny.
It sure is.
Lucky I brought my trophy case.
You sure have a lot of trophies, Cousin Larry.
Well, you only win if you're a winner, and I'm a winner, George. Hugging contest? I win.
Come on, 7. Oh, no, Snake Mouth.
Don't you mean snake eyes?
No, I mean Mouth. He ate the dice. Oh, no, it's George's cousin, Larry.
A guest! Oh, maybe he brought presents!
Larry is completely obnoxious. Ever since they were little kids, he had to beat George at everything.
My sandcastle's bigger than yours. I win. My shovel's bigger than yours. I win. My pet is smaller than yours. I win.
Oh, I thought I had you on that one.
And George never calls him on it.
Why not?
George is just too nice to realize that Larry is a conniving troublemaker.
I got here first. I win.
Yeah. Cousin Larry, you remember Ape.
Hi, Ape. I said hi first. I win.
Hi, Larry.
And this is Ursula and Magnolia.
A board game? Let me play. I have my own dice. 85. I win. Larry, L-A-R-R-Y. He's the always winning guy.
He's funny. You must be tired after dragging that beautiful trophy case all the way here. Join us for dinner?
Race you to that tree. Loser does the dishes. I win.
Enthusiastic. I like that.
First place three-legged race. First person to climb Mike Everest?
A guy he went to school with.
Guess who lost again to Larry?
Hey, Ape. I just rifled through your closet. You know who has the most blue shirts? Me. Let's celebrate me winning by going on a picnic. I'll take care of everything. Sorry to make you guys carry everything, but I did beat you at the having fewest letters in your name contest.
Wait a minute. I have the shortest name.
Animals not included, no take-backs, no give-backs, no double whammies.
I'm exhausted. Let's relax for a little while before we eat.
Ooh, who's most relaxed? Me! I'm not even moving. I win! I get to jump on everyone's stomach!
Oh!
I never get this angry.
I don't get tired of new shoes as fast as I'm getting tired of Cousin Larry.
Shh! Larry's winning sleeping contest.
When?
George, we hate to say this, but
Cousin Larry has to go.
Shh! We can't kick out George's family.
Yes, we can. In fact, let's have a contest to see how far out we can kick him.
But Larry gave us the picnic.
don't you see? He's a win-aholic. He only picks games he can't lose.
I hate to say this, George, but I'm in complete agreement.
Ha! See?
No, George, with Magnolia.
Boy, Ape changed his mind pretty quick.
I always agreed with Magnolia. I don't like him.
None of us do.
Also, we believe he cheats.
George will sit on Forgetting Rock now until he forgets what Ape just said. I forget. Where is Forgetting Rock?
So, George sat upon the Forgetting Rock, and he forgot. He forgot and forgot until he couldn't remember what he was forgetting.
Big hairy beast is growling, but George forgets what he's supposed to do. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Have you seen this guy anywhere?
George's cousin Larry. Yeah, he's staying with me and Ape, but Ape was mean to him. Uh-oh, George was supposed to forget that. Forget. Oh!
Beat Larry! Beat Larry!
Hey, wait! George won't let you hurt Larry.
We won't hurt Larry. We Yeti are scary but peaceful creatures. We do not fight with our fists. We fight by eating pies. You see, we Yeti take great pride in our pie eating. And each spring, we win the annual pie gobbling hoedown. For centuries, Yetis have won. This year, we were robbed. We are absolutely convinced that Larry cheated at...
Yeah?
I forgot.
There's no way Larry ate more pies than a Yeti. They're famous for that. And stealing Mountaineers' girlfriends. He must have cheated.
George will prove Larry's no cheater at a jungle pie gobbling rematch with that bunch of sore loser Yetis.
Yetis? George, maybe instead we can just flip a coin. Look, I have one right here.
Why so nervous, Larry? You win every contest, remember?
Maybe we could do this at night. In the dark, I'm usually hungrier around 9:30.
Nope, broad daylight, so everyone will see Larry win.
Will there be a pie-eating puppy under the table?
No way! Plus, George has a dozen unbribable monkey judges examine every pie.
Oh, ow! My stomach, my head, my throat, my ankles!
Larry's award-winning champion stomach, head, throat, ankles hurts?
It's a rare 2-hour virus.
No problem. I'll just tell everyone to wait.
I mean 22-hour virus. George will have to eat in my place. Please, George, we're family.
Oh, all right. George will do it. For family.
George, you don't have to do this.
Larry can forfeit.
Never! Then everyone might think Cousin Larry is a cheater.
Ready? Begin!
George missed a crumb! He didn't swallow! He put 2 in his mouth at once! No fair!
What's Larry doing? You'd almost think he didn't want George to win.
Oh.
George, I didn't want to tell you this because I didn't think you'd believe me. But Larry made a bet that you would lose.
What? Larry not sick? Larry cheated?
I bet my room in the treehouse that you can do without cheating what he can only do with fake stomachs and pie-eating dogs in his pants. I believe in you, George.
George won't let Ape down. For once, George going to beat lying, cheating, faking Larry. Let's do this!
It's all tied up!
Come on, George! You can do it!
Almost there.
Thank you, Yetis, for this honor. And now, George would like to give this trophy
To your loving, much more deserving cousin?
to the first Yeti to chase Cousin Larry out of the jungle.
Yeah! What?
George, that was amazing! To celebrate, let's go out to dinner!
Uh-oh. I think I'm gonna be...
Get a garbage can! Get a garbage truck! Forget!
There's a natural order in the jungle. All creatures respect the creature above them for good reason. And in this jungle, one man is king of that order. One man is George, George of the jungle.
Now, Terrence, let me tell you about eating friends. No eating friends. Words mean everyone.
Good, you're back. Now, to repeat, no playing in the mud and absolutely no more immature cave doodles.
Mud!
This Wednesday, like every Wednesday, finds George deep in the middle of king training with his trusty friend and mentor, Ape.
You say Wednesday? Yeah! Whee!
And no more naked Wednesdays, George. You are king. I know it's hard to believe, but all the other animals look to you as an example. So you have to set a good example for them. And wash this thing. It's crunchy. Well, I hope it's a giant crate of bananas, but it never is it?
Ah, what'd it be?
It's a car, George. But what in the jungle is it doing here? It's called the Ecoblast. Apparently it's fueled by the souls of dinosaurs. And this flyer's printed on the wings of extinct butterflies. Ugh, how obnoxious. It's an environmental nightmare. Let's get rid of it before someone tries to use the blasted thing.
Who it belonged to?
Some spoiled person with more dollars than sense, George.
No, the truck hasn't been delivered.
Well, have you been home all day?
Yes, I've been in my lair since this morning.
It says here it was delivered.
You already said that, but I'm looking around and there's no truck. So say that one more time and I'll unleash my swarm of flying cobras on you.
Oh, yeah. Calm down, sir. Rudeness is not tolerated at guaranteed deliveries.
Ah! Your company name is a mockery.
It says here your truck was delivered.
Maybe car belonged to George now? Jungle law.
The only thing you should keep, George, is your oath to protect the jungle. Now push.
My new car smell is made from now extinct flowers.
Who are you?
I am Ecoblast. Like what you see, my paint is nuclear buff.
George looks so shiny.
Feel my seats. They're made of baby seals, and only the cutest ones.
Whoa.
Why don't you take me for a ride?
Ape, Would it be bad if George drive car places?
Yes, George, it would be bad. Take it from me. Cars don't get you anywhere. A proper Jungle King can't be seen in an oil-belching, environment-destroying metal monster, and that's that.
You're really sure?
Yes, I'm really sure. Now come, we'll push it into the bottomless pit and be done with this.
Hey there, Rockstar. Why don't you take a load off? Engage seat massager. Engage foot massager. Engage eye massager.
Ow!
Try closing your eyes.
Ooh. Wow.
Engage jaw rest.
What do you think you're doing in that thing?
Jungle donut!
George, you can't be king of the jungle in a car!
No, Ape. Car's good for jungle. George, show you.
Metal monster bag!
Hello, Ursula.
What the truck? That's my Eco Blast!
What? You can't possibly approve of this! Magnolia, as a scientist, you have to agree, this machine is a nightmare!
George's coolosity is definitely up at least 10 points. Make that 15.
Bah! It's time to throw some ingenuity at this problem. George! Stop!
Okay, I'm all right.
Oh no, me sorry. Me undo.
Why would you do that?
Whoops, sorry. Me redo.
Please, stop! George, listen!
Shh, please. Baby eagles need sleepy time.
George, look what I built for you. It's an eco-friendly car made out of coconuts and bamboo.
What it called?
Well, it's also called the Eco Blast, but for different reasons. It's an Eco Blast to drive. Do you want to trade?
What'd it have under hood?
Pedals mostly, but it does have a 5 coconut safety rating.
How about we race and see?
Fine.
Ready for brekkie pad?
Time to reclaim what is mine. Road's closed, buddy. Stop your vehicle and... Fine! You take something of mine, I'll take something of yours.
Oh no! Oh no!
You okay, Ape? You should get safer car, like Eco Blast here.
That's it! I've had it! It's me.
Thank you for directing me away from accident, Ape. Bye now!
I don't believe it!
Road's closed, buddy. You'll have to detour through this sack.
Yes, of course, of course.
Wait, speak more slow. George no understand. Does Chicago have Ape? Must bring Eco Blast to bottomless pit in next 2 hours or Ape go bottomless. Bottomless. Turkey! He sent message over hour ago. That give me only, division plus multiplication.
Hold
only 20 minutes to save Ape! What's going on here?
What you think? It all your fault.
What George do? George just drives supercar all over jungle having fun.
Exactly. What Ape always tell you.
Ape say me is example to animals. Oh no, animals think George cool, so all animals get car like George. What? No, no, no! What me done? Car bad! But me still needed to save Ape. Here your car, like new.
Holy crud! Did you go joyriding through a rake factory? You wrecked my car, so I'm gonna wreck your friend! Release the monkey! I'm not a monkey! I'm a higher primate!
No! Ape!
Please stop!
Me save you, Ape!
George, you can't catch up to me! It's against the law of physics!
Me don't understand physics, so physics no apply. Me do understand car bad for jungle, and me must set good example. Sorry I no listen to you. Go, fly, baby eagle.
The bottomless pit! It's the bottomless! It's lava!
Yeah, good. Lava destroy car, just like you say.
But George, we're still in it!
We safe! George win! Jungle win! George learned that cars no belong in jungle, so everyone push cars into not bottomless pit.
I'm proud of you, George. We'll never see those cars again, and the jungle will recover.
All cars melt in lava?
Of course, George. What else would happen to them?